Hello there everyone, Pop bringing you my first deck profile on this channel. It is Fire Sabers, one of my favorite decks of all time. Basically because Fire Fist adds lots of much needed consistency to the X-Saber archetype. Let's go ahead and jump into it. 3 bear, pops a lot, and helps the deck going. If you go first turn into one of these, well, not really first turn, but you know what I mean. You attack, and then you get either a 10-2 if you have another Boggart Knight in your hand, or if you don't have another Boggart Knight in your hand, you would want to get a Tenki, and then search again. And a lot of people would say, well, that doesn't really do much. Well, guess what? It does a lot. It gets out Boggart Knight, and Boggart Knight helps you plus by special summoning a tuner and sinking. And I think that really helps. 3 Feltro, a lot of people would run 1 or 2, but I run 3 because of the fact that I can bring him out a lot easier with the much more consistency that Bear brings. And you can go Boggart Knight, special summon X-Saber, and special summon this guy a lot easier now. 3 X-Saber Dark Soul, and then 3 Emerald Blade, of course. Nobody runs an X-Saber deck with 2 Dark Souls or 2 Emerald Blades. That's just silly. And 2 Petual. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain their effects. This acts like a Mystic Tomato, and this acts like I don't even know, Emissary of the Afterlife, kind of, or Sangan. 2 Petual acts like your Spirit Reaper. While it's in face-up defense position, it cannot be destroyed by battle. And during each of your opponent's standby phases, you take 1,000 damage. But fortunately, you would usually special summon Petual with Emerald Blade, and then therefore skipping your opponent's standby phase, and then sinking with Petual next turn. And that's basically how you use them. 3 Fulham Knight, when it attacks and destroys an opponent's face-down defense position monster, you can special summon an X-Saber monster from the graveyard. This really helps a lot, especially with Book of Moon, and I don't want to make a joke. Oh well. Okay, so in this, the second effect is when your opponent declares an attack, once while this card's face up on the field, you can negate the attack, and that's really good for stall and stuff. Like if you special summon Fulham Knight with Emerald Blade, you can negate their attack on this guy, and that's really good. Sorry if I sound kind of blurred. Just a horrible microphone, and my throat doesn't want to stay clear for some reason. 1 Tensu. Normal summon a Beast Warrior in addition to your normal summon set this turn. 3 Tenki searches out a Beast Warrior level 4 lower. Rhoda searches out a Warrior level 4 lower, which would be Petual or Fulham Knight. 1 Monster Reborn. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. 1 Heavy Storm. 1 Dark Hole. 1 Book Moon. And that wraps it up for these spells. For the trap, we're running 9. 1 Saber Hole. 1 Godwin's Emergency Call. I would be running more if this was a pure build of X-Saber. I would be running 2. But since this is only partially X-Saber, I'm only gonna run 1 because you're not gonna always have an X-Saber on the field to activate this guy's effect. 2 Boundless Trapple, standard. 2 Solemn Judgment. Wait, and what the hell did I just say? I mean the Solemn Duo. 2 Mirror Force. 1 Torrential Tribute. And that wraps up for the main deck. And now, this I need some explaining and doing. I mean, what? That didn't even make any sense. Okay, so I need to explain why I run 2 X-Saber Wayne. Well, let's say okay. Okay, so let's say you Emerald Blade into a Petual, and then next turn you Boggart Knight into a Dark Soul. You sync the 2, you get your +1 off a Dark Soul during the end phase, and then you go into Wayne, and if you have a Petual or a Fulham Knight in your hand, you could sync again, and for more pluses, and that's why I like this guy. Also, he's an X-Saber, so I can use Saber Hole and Godwin's Emergency Call when needed. So I don't have to worry about Catastor and Atreya Beast um, blocking that ability to do that, blocking my options. So that's why I run 2 Wayne. Also running 2 Hyunlei, 2 Sosa, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust, 2 Gothams. Surprisingly easy to bring out in this deck. 1 MX Saber Invoker, I don't really use him that much, but he is helpful in some cases. Like, let's say I use his effect, I bring out Bogart Knight, and then I Faltrol, and that's an easier way to bring out Faltrol. For rank 4s, 1 Utopia because he's a staple, and then 2 Tiger King because it keeps the deck going. You can go into Tiger King, you can set a Tenki or a Tensu and then get more pluses. And that's what Yugo is all about, pluses. And options, of course. And this greatly enhances your options. And then to wrap up the deck, 1 Photon Strike Bouncer. And this deck has been running really, really well. Surprisingly well. If I'd have to rate this deck, I'd have to put it at like tier 2.5 or tier 3. Because it's just so really consistent, and I think you should give it a try. So, more videos coming soon.